Hey Park Bench, hey Powell River, it's Austin McKinnon here with the beautiful Conor at River City Coffee.
Hello, everyone.
I'm going to ask him a few fun questions and we can get to know him a little better. So, Conor, what do you love about running River City Coffee?
I think being part of this business, and I've been part of this business since I was a little tiny kid. It's you really know what's going on in town. You know when somebody's celebrating something, when somebody's been birthing a baby, or they're getting married. We also know when people need help or support. So when you hear about something that has happened to someone that's been a tragedy, you know, and you can do small gestures on our end just to make things a little bit better for them. And
That's
I think
incredible.
you really know what's going on around town, and yeah,
It really
you see
makes it a
so
place
many
that people want to keep coming back to, not just for the coffee, but for the staff and for the
Totally,
environment.
and they support us, we support you. When any of our great customers go through anything personally, we always try to take good care of them.
Aw.
Yeah,
Well, I don't want to come if I'm in trouble. Jeez.
Right?
You guys don't know them.
yeah. So being at the heartbeat of the town, you definitely know if things are thriving, if things are not thriving, and what we're wanting to see from things that are in our community.
Well, almost everyone I know drinks coffee here comes for the goods. So.
Yes, yeah.
That
There's
makes
lots
sense.
of good options.
Yes, absolutely. I love the muffins. The did.
Yes, but no, it's hard. But your meetings often have them. So.
This is true. This is true. We love our
You
snacks.
get a good fix.
Speaking of which, what is your favorite thing on the menu?
Well, we just launched earlier this year 2 new rice bowls.
Yeah.
So there's the sesame chicken rice bowl or the vegan falafel bowl. They're both done with a coconut rice. They both have kind of their own signature sauce. Yeah, lots of good crisp veggies. They're pickled and just delicious. So those are probably, I can't pick between them because they're both so good. But
I love that because I do look for something that's not necessarily a sandwich outlet, so I like that option.
and not a huge portion,
Yeah.
but lots of veggies. And,
Yeah. Keep you awake during the day.
Totally.
No food coke.
No.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is your greatest challenge about owning a business in Powell River?
I think a lot of people don't know how high the cost of living is in Powell. So being able to supply people with jobs that they make a good living wage,
Yeah.
as well as creating products that people can afford at that price point, so that we can provide good wages. I think that's a huge one.
That's amazing.
We had, for example, a tourist in here in the summer, and they were like, "Well, how much could it possibly cost to live in Powell River?" It's
They don't think
actually,
about
the
it.
living wage is higher than Victoria, it's
Yeah.
higher than Kelowna, it's higher
We've
than
had such a
Kamloops.
big increase, and then with inflation, it has gone up a lot.
Living wage is
compared to 5 years ago.
$5 more than what it
It's
was
huge.
4
Yeah.
years ago. So you can't
Yeah.
make up all of that for 1 year, but
Yeah.
you still have to create good jobs for good people.
I'm glad to hear you're doing that. That's
Yeah,
impressive.
we're trying.
Very good. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Trying is all you can do. Very good. So I hear that there is an anniversary coming up for your beautiful business.
Yes, we turned 29 this year, and then we'll turn obviously 30 next year. But
Congratulations.
yeah, it's super exciting.
Wow.
And we feel after the pandemic, we've definitely come into the next era of what River City Coffee Bakery and Eatery is turning into.
Yeah.
And we just joked about it in the back, and we're we're in a restaurant era. We're
Yeah.
really pushing for the high quality thing and the consistency.
Good.
We've always been known for our great coffee, and we've been roasting here since 1994. All of our from scratch making. So we're definitely really pushing the heightening of our culinary creations.
Is that because people demanded it, or who came up with the idea?
Yeah, so my mom was always the driving force behind River City. It's exactly why River City is the way that it is now. But I've been back for about 3 years and been putting my spin on things, and we're definitely coming in, like I said, that next kind of era of what River City will be. And I come from corporate restaurants in Vancouver, so when I was not living here after high school, I lived to Vancouver for 7 years. And I just took everything that I could from the restaurant industry. As something as a server, I worked my way up to general manager and then director of training for a large, national, countrywide restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have lots of great experience with that, where they actually put me through 4 chefs training to be as a general manager, but we needed to have chefs training. So I have lots of great skills from that company that I can translate perfectly into running your own business.
I feel like you should post that bio by the door.
Right?
You should know that more about you. That's
Yeah,
so cool.
yeah, so it's really cool. So I'm super passionate about supporting people and giving them all the tools that they need to do the job well. So it's not just training, not just putting it all over their hands, but supporting all the things to do the best job.
It is so important because I feel like down that's one of the things that people really care about. You know, obviously pay is important, staff environment, but help and training, because it's so hard to learn something new. And with people, you know, not doing that 30-year career job to get the watch at retirement anymore, we change so much that we need more training.
Absolutely.
When people have that support, even if there's something else that's maybe not ideal for what they had in mind, they will stay and they will invest and they'll become that perfect place. That's really key.
Yeah, and they can grow. And like, we're super big on consistency, so we really want like the drink that you came in for yesterday to taste the same today. The same thing with your food. So with proper training and then consistent like follow up, that's how.
And that's how you get all these loyal customers that come here.
Totally, it's because you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're super allergy friendly, so with like all of our, like whether you are eating this way because you choose to or because you have to, like it doesn't make any difference to us. Like we care about how you choose to eat. Yeah, and sometimes you feel like I'm a person with dietary issues. You feel like you go somewhere and you feel like it's a chore.
Yeah.
And I never want it to feel that way. Like no matter what it is, if it takes us more time, let's just make sure this person gets something that they're going to enjoy. Yeah. It's the right attitude to have in this industry.
Definitely. Definitely have to make that more public. I think people will appreciate that. I see you're creating menu items and knowing that you will take it to the next level.
Totally.
That's just
Nothing's a no. It's like, how can we do this?
wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And we're starting, like, we have a website in development, so a lot of the information that we're talking about here will be on our bios
That's
website.
exciting.
So that'll be launching
Perfect.
before this summer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Thank you so much for spending this time with me.
Thank
It's
you
so
for coming.
exciting to get to know you better.
Yes.
And I look forward to next time.
Perfect. Thank you, Austin. Thanks, everyone.